States starting five. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Saric is out there with Hill. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And with all the pressure that rests on MP, Greg, he knows he'll be judged on one thing, and one thing only, winning.
And that's the case for all franchise players. Can you deliver a title to your team? And MP is very much aware of this and won't be distracted from his main goal.
Now Green, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Van Vliet passes to Smith. Tipped away and stolen by MP. There's the triple. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, that's a great setup by MP. This guy is as unselfish as they come.
Well, Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
Thompson misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Smith outside, takes the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to be on MP. Well, Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called 2-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
Now Brooks, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Back to Brooks. Over Wiggins. Brooks misses.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Curry passes to Saric. Lets it go from deep. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Thompson against Green. Clock at 6. The 3. Hill pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Curry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, how about the touch there from Curry? Just keeping control even while getting knocked around.
The Rock. It's making a switch here. Green's checked in, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got 6.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Down low. Outside for Curry. MP with a screen on Van Vliet. Curry passes to Wiggins. Over Brooks. Thompson for the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And I don't think Thompson has ever thought twice about shooting. Supreme confidence in that J.
Green against Thompson. Green dishes to Smith. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Misses the jumper.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And MP throws it down.
Playing really strong fundamental basketball. MP rolls out of the pick, ready to shoot.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more.
Şengün's checked in for Green. Dillon Brooks comes in for Green. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Thompson. Different look here for the Warriors. Sharch checked in for Looney. MP comes in for Green. Wiggins is checked in for Moody. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Hill. And it's Sharch in at the 5 down low. Now here's Brooks following the shot by Chris Paul. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
Thompson, he's checked in for Chris Paul. The free throw dropped for Şengün. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Could you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
And here is Van Vliet after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back nine of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. And here is Brooks after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Brooks against Wiggins. Brooks, the pass to Eason. And the rejection by MP.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here is Brooks after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. The baseline J off the mark.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Wiggins. 17-point lead, their biggest. On its way from Curry for 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. So if you look at the Rockets' struggles, Clark, over the last few seasons, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it starts at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. I mean, a team is not going to make noise in the NBA if they don't defend consistently. I'm sure improving on D is a focus this season.
Jalen Green's checked in for Houston. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Van Vliet outside. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. In the corner, Smith with it. The Rockets with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Green finds Van Vliet. Here's Brooks. Van Vliet outside, trying to get something going. Smith with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Smith's got 5 points so far.
That is huge for him. Smith needs to get points inside to open up that perimeter game for him, and he's got the size to do both.
Curry passes to MP. Thompson off the pick from Hill. Puts it up from 12. Outside for Curry from downtown, and that one released in time, but no good.
And look at how focused Van Vliet is on D, not allowing the shooter any space.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Well, I think of Houston. Mixed start for them this season. A little bit inconsistent, but I expect that right now.
Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the Houston Rockets.
What stands out to me?
And that's all for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Now, here's Şengün. Over Saric, nails the baby hook. Şengün's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets. Thompson outside. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Brooks. To the middle. And MP throws it down.
Staying alert and aware, Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Van Vliet against Curry. Şengün with a wide open look. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Out to Saric. Curry deciding where to go with it. Thompson sets the pick for Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 20.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Şengün, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And the basket by Hill.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Green against Thompson. Outside, Green. Smith outside. And stolen by Wiggins. Inside. Outside for Curry. MP with a screen on Van Vliet. Back to MP. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
So the Warriors GA last summer deciding to maximize the Curry, Clay, Draymond timeline.
And have slowly swapped their youth for vet contributors. Sent Poole out for the veteran Paul. They know the window is closing and want one more title.
It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Curry. Green against Thompson. Outside, Green. Smith kicks to Brooks. Here's Şengün. Misses the 3. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Count it, good.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Here's Van Vliet, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Şengün inside. Charge is there. Şengün no good. Shoots over Van Vliet. Again, Golden State.
Hey, yo, keep shooting that, Stephen.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now a timeout called by Houston. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Draymond Green is out there with Moody. And it's MP in at the center position. And the dunk by MP.
And great execution there. MP completes that one on the break.
Şengün with a screen on Curry. To the right side. 13 feet away. Another miss by Houston. Warriors leading by 21. Paul, right side, out to the right wing. Green passes to Paul. Hill sets the screen for Paul. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Thompson surveying the floor. Fades. Şengün no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Curry finds Paul. MP with a screen on Eason. Moody the pass to Curry. Can't connect from short range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Oladipo misses.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Pass to Paul. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside, Green. The pass to Paul. Curry against Oladipo. They double-team Curry. Here's Hill. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
Clever little move that time by MP to get himself to the line. Really good sense of the moment there in drawing that foul.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Brooks comes in for Tate. Green, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Then for the Warriors, Saric has checked in for Green. Wiggins comes in for Moody. That's Thompson in for Paul.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Here's Şengün. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Smith with a screen on Thompson. Green in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Smith, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Hill.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Eason's shot is good.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Golden State.
Outside Curry. And the 3 off target. Thompson with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Get after it, MP. Good, MP.
All right, MP, you ready? Born ready. CJ, what up, bro?
MP, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, I'm great, bro. Just getting ready to teach your old man some new tricks.
Point of the game is to win, look.
Hey, I'm just saying, don't get caught on no posters tonight. A lot of cameras around here.
Guess we'll see what happens.
All right, bet.
Good luck.
Oh.
Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And we'll see MP facing off with Zion Williamson here in this one. This will be the first time these two have ever seen each other on the floor.
You've got your work cut out for you trying to bottle up Zion Williamson. He can go around you, over you, or through you.
You know, I'm very curious to see how MP comes out and sets the tone in this one. You know he wants to make a statement in this game.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with MP. Nice open look, but it's no good. Here's New Orleans. Pass to Ingram. And we're about a minute into the first. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Well, Smitty, Zion has shown he's a superstar in his short time, but it's all about staying on the floor for him.
So many missed games earlier in his career, B.A. We know Zion is a game-changing force when he's good to go. The league is better off when he's healthy.
2 on the clock. And the Pelicans miss again. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Green in the post. Valanciunas covering. And it's Green missing. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Their first try against a familiar club. It should be a good one.
McCollum against Curry. Here's Valanciunas. Green with the defensive effort.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
The kick out to Wiggins. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's MP. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Ingram, the pass to Jones. Here's Williamson. That one off the back iron and out.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008, 2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
For this team, Draymond's a true necessity. Does all the little things. Everyone understands how important he is on both ends.
Now here's Ingram. He had 25 points in the win against New York.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive. I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
New Orleans calls timeout. Alvarado's checked in for New Orleans. Paul, he's checked in for the Warriors. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, MP.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. Ingram finds Valanciunas. Now Alvarado. He's guarded by Paul. Now Ingram. To win the drought. It's hauled in by Hill.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Alvarado with a steal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Alvarado. And here's Ingram. Williamson with it. Here's Valanciunas. That shot is off. Oh, great D that time from MP. Green, the pass to Hill. Back to Green. Pass to Wiggins from the arc. Pelicans cleared away. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. We never really saw them back off.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Now here's Ingram. Yet to see a basket. Williamson for three.
Emphatic defense from MP. That'll fire up the bench for sure.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New Orleans make... And so in the game for the Warriors. Small lineup with Paul and Curry pairing up in the backcourt. Kevon Looney is out there with MP. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Here's Ingram. The rebound by MP. Hill's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. MP, the flush.
Oh, look at the elevation there from MP. Showing he can get up when he needs to.
Wiggins against Ingram. McCollum on the wing. Back to Ingram. McCollum on the wing. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Warriors leading. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins barrels his way to the rim.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Well, Grant, in his Hall of Fame resume, just about the only thing missing for Chris Paul is a title.
And he had a shot in Phoenix, but while Golden State perhaps not the favorites, with these other future Hall of Famers, I think the opportunity remains.
If you look at Ingram, it seems like he only gets better with age, Smitty.
Yeah, you're so right. There's a case to be made that since he won the Most Improved Player Award in 2020, he's only continued to improve. His game gets more well-rounded every season.
Williamson's checked in for Nance. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Paul. Out to Thompson. Outside, Green. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Jones. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Wiggins. And the Pelicans miss again. The Warriors have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points. Brian?
Allie, he has found a home. No question about that. Thank you. The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Paul, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Shot clock at 6. Outside Ingram. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Rebounded by Green.
This is exactly what the fans were hoping to see. Him and MP are going at each other. You gotta love how competitive these two are.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Williamson. Oh, he tries a 3. Fires in the triple. 6 points for him.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Paul finds Hill. Thompson with it. Back to Paul. Pass to Hill. And here's Wiggins. MP, a screen on Ingram. And the focus of Wiggins to convert.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Williamson inside. MP's there. And that one's good. Williamson's got his second bucket of the night. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Wiggins passes to MP. Paul taking his time here. Green, a screen. Wiggins for three. No luck on that one. Ingram fires from way outside. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Great to see Ingram forcing the issue, dependable at finding ways to get to the stripe.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Pelicans on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
We're fine. Not the first time I got...
Taking a look here now at New Orleans, starting the season with 2 straight dubs, man, you know they want to keep that momentum.
And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
This is what happens when you go right at the defense.
Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Trey Murphy.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
The Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Now here's McCollum. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
The rebound by MP. Hill's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 7. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. McCollum finds Valanciunas. McCollum against Curry. The fader. McCollum's shot is off.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for 3-point shooting last season. The Warriors, second.
The way they shot the ball from the 3-point line last year was sensational. It's a huge staple of their offense.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Up top, McCollum. He's covered by Curry. To end the run. Shot's good by McCollum.
If you let McCollum get off a mid-range J, it's going in.
Smitty, what impresses you about C.J. McCollum's game as a ball handler?
B.A., well, he's a terrific passer, but also a consistent scoring option. I'm impressed with how he balances those 2 aspects of his job.
Now here's Green, and here's Thompson for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Thompson's got 6.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Ingram against Wiggins. Pass to Williamson. Now Ingram from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that one's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Curry against McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas, and it's in there.
Outstanding focus by Valanciunas on the shot. He is just a big, strong player who brushes off opposing defenders.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The free throw drops from Valanciunas. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works, because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. And the Pelicans with possession here. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. 5 to shoot. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Thompson passes to MP. And MP throws it down. That gives him a double-double.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. And again, New Orleans, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's MP. McCollum pulls it in. The Pelicans have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
New Orleans. So both teams changing it up here.
D up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
We're just over 1.5 minutes now into the fourth. Pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Curry. MP, a screen on McCollum from outside the arc. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
So on the floor for Golden State, the core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. MP is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Good on the shot.
I love that shot from Zion. Force the defense out of the paint. Make them guard you outside.
Thompson outside. To the inside. Hill. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Off the mark there with a 3. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Inside. MP getting it done inside.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Steps back. McCollum outside. Williamson outside. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall.
The offensive game of Zion continues to evolve. Love watching him nail it off the catch.
Hill, the pass to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
There goes Steph Curry again. Looking incredible on the offensive end.
Pass to Williamson. Outside Jones. Back to Williamson. Oh, MP with a block.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Warriors.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. To the paint. It's stolen by Nance.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Now here's Alvarado. Back to Marshall. This one for 3. Looney grabs a miss. Down low. Here's Hill. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, I told you, bro. Had a few tricks up my sleeve. You got to win.
Great win. Keep pushing.
Really strong showing out there, MP. It felt like we could see your confidence.
It's funny you say that because facing off against Zion, I was trying not to get too...
He about to tear the roof off.
When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. In this game, We'll see the Sacramento Kings against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Now Sacramento starting 5. Sabonis. This is the center with Murray next to him. Herter and Barnes are your wingmen. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And for Golden State, the championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Andrew Wiggins is out there with MP. Well, we know both these teams, Greg, are loaded on offense. You've been on some high-octane offenses yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, my college team was stacked from an offensive standpoint and incredibly fun to play on a team like that. Cannot, though, forget about the defense.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Kerr. Tries it from 9. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Talk about the value, Richard, of having a player like Harrison Barnes on your roster. It's immense.
He's a steady veteran who finds multiple ways to impact the game. It sets the tone for the rest of the guys out there. They know they have to work as hard as he does.
And, Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helps Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helps Steph's game go to another level.
And the basket by Hill.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Mitchell against Curry. Mitchell passes to Sabonis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here is Hill. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. 4 on the clock. Green kicks to Hill. Here's Curry. Rebound by Murray.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Mitchell. Sabonis. Offensive rebound. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by MP. Mitchell outside. Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Mitchell. 1:51 left in the first. Passes it to Murray. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Golden State moving the ball around. And Hill throws it down.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Sabonis inside. Hill's there. Over in the corner, Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. To the inside, here's MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Hill's got 8 points.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Sabonis. And it's sent back by Hill.
Oh, great job by MP to read the play and be in the right spot there to get the block.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Green with a screen on Sabonis. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still yet to score. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Murray dishes to Mitchell. And the pass to Herter. Sabonis with the ball. Covered by MP. Murray for 3. He can't get that one. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. With some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. MP comes in for Saric, and Wiggins is subbed in for Moody. Curry passes to MP, and Hill throws it down.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made three-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring lists, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Green is out there with Hill. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. And here is Lyles after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when you talk about big men, you won't find many guys more versatile than Domantas Sabonis.
Yes, he scores and rebounds at a very impressive rate, but what stands out to me the most is how amazing of a passer he is. That's why he was third-team All-NBA.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Kings also making a change. Murray's checked in. Now here's Paul. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Trey Lyles checked in for the Kings.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Here's Herter. He had 13 points in the win against the Lakers.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Herter. For 3, Murray. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. The Kings trail by 18. Mitchell finds Herter. Murray with it. Pass to Herter. Launches it. Trains the three-pointer. Herter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I love it when young players add elements to their game. If Murray can continue to pass like that, he'll be tough to slow down.
Golden State moving it around. Mitchell against Paul. Hill, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Lyles. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Sacramento. 15-point game. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Here's Wiggins. Sacramento making their last shot. Paul outside. Thompson sets the pick for Paul. Three-pointer. Paul can't get that one to fall. And so we wrap up the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 13. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Greetings, everyone.
And taking a look at the Kings, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team.
Now let's go over that first half action. Things did not go according to plan for the Kings.
A combination of poor shooting.
Thank you for being with us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
but I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Herder and Barnes are your wingmen. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings are still figuring everything out. De'Aaron Fox said we're still learning each other. What we're doing offensively is great. We have to prove defensively, but that'll come with time and chemistry. Domantas Sabonis added, it's just the beginning. The more we get a feel for each other, it's definitely going to get easier for us. Kevin?
Yeah, a rising power. I think all of us on this broadcast agree with that. David, thank you.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the Grizzlies. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's got 9. The inside shot, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
A moment here to see the stats for Stephen Curry. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 29 points a game last season, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Mitchell against Curry. Mitchell kicks to Sabonis. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State, Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
Now here's Curry following the missed shot. By Davion Mitchell.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Barnes passes to Mitchell. Here's Sabonis from the arc. Wiggins with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
1:57 left in the third quarter. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the Warriors making a change here. Paul's checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Lyles checked in. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Here's Paul. Off the left rim and out. The Kings trail by 13. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Paul left side. Green with a screen on Mitchell. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Passes it to MP. Ball against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Green with a screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Thompson outside. Thompson with the three.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
The pass to Lyles. Beyond the arc. And another three for Sacramento.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Paul kicks to MP. Paul passes to Hill. And stolen by Murray. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Green with a screen for Wiggins. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Paul finds Hill. He's looking for Looney and finds him. Out to the right wing. Paul surveying the floor. Hill a screen on Jones. That's a 2 from Paul. They grab their own miss. Hill. Pass to Moody. Moody gets a screen from Hill. A nice shot by Moody.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
They're gonna go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Hill is out there with Looney, and it's Moody in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the Warriors with possession here. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Outside Curry. From deep three-point territory. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Here's Duarte. Sabonis with the bucket. And that's 11 points for Sabonis.
This is where you get Sabonis the ball. He's going to reward you for feeding him.
Timeout called the Warriors. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Moody. And it's Klay Thompson in for Chris Paul. Sacramento also making some changes. Murray's checked in for Lyles. Kevin Huerter comes in for Duarte. And it's Mitchell in for Jones. Now here's Wiggins. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Hill sets the screen for Thompson. That shot wide open. And the Warriors lead by 19.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just...
If it isn't the most recognizable athlete in the tri-state area.
So obviously we've been doing the endorsement thing for a little while now.
Yeah.
I got sick.
Those kicks, MP.
Yo, MP, let's go.
MP, how you feeling? Good, man.
Let's get this win, MP.
Yo.
What's up, MP?
What up?
You gonna show something tonight?
You already know. Gotta live up to that.
And Grant, this is the first game of the in-season tournament for these teams. A chance to get off on the right foot tonight.
Yeah, if you want to advance out of the group stage, BA, into the knockout rounds, it's imperative that you win this first one. So I expect both teams to have a little extra something out here tonight.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with MP. Now here's Thompson. Back to Curry. MP, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Thunder. It's a three-point game. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Now here's Giddey. Holmgren, the pass to Giddey. Shoots over Thompson. And it's Giddey missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And stolen by Holmgren. In transition, here they come. Here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. What's something that stuck out to you about Lou Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops for me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against.
Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And MP throws it down.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Here's Holmgren. A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside, Green. Counted from distance. Green's got 6.
Well, just so good at recognizing, hey, perhaps it's my opportunity from distance now.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And there's the lob. Wiggins with a steal. In transition. Here's Curry. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Williams finds Giddey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on MP, despite missing the playoffs in 2023.
You're doing all right. Go get him.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Chris Paul 4th.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Down low. Here's Giddey. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Kenrich Williams is out there with Alexei Pokusevski. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Giddey in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. Outside Giddey. Pass to Williams. Unloads. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go. I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by MP. To the inside. MP right through him. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And stolen by Paul. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Warriors are pursuing a 2-timeline approach, competing for titles while also building a young core for their future. It does not come cheap. This season, they're paying record-high luxury tax with a total team payroll around $500 million. Brian, the commitment to winning now and down the road is evident.
Deep pockets, Allie, that's for sure. Thank you.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Golden State also making a switch. Thompson, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 13. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The kick out, Curry. MP, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry passes to MP. MP, the flush!
No, defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Puts it up from 12. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And it's Green missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Giddey against Thompson. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points now.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors ahead, up by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Well, looking at the Warriors, a slight ding in the rankings for them. I mean, still an elite team, Jack, but they haven't quite.
And now talking about our current game, got to be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Warriors. And that'll do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said it doesn't look good at all. They are very concerned. And this team really needs... him. They aren't the deepest squad in the NBA, so we'll see how they move forward, Brian.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
So on the floor for Golden State, the core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. MP is out there with Andrew Wiggins. It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
Now here's Wiggins. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, look at the elevation there from MP, showing he can get up when he needs to.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from 11. SGA doing his thing in close.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Thompson finds Curry. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry, no good.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, BA. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Well, Grant, it's been fun to watch Kenrich Williams develop his tools, and coming to his own a little bit.
Yeah, B.A. much improved since coming into the league. Williams has the ability to score outside the arc and inside the perimeter.
Here's MP. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Outside for Dort. Williams a screen on Green. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Holmgren. Knocks down the long J. Holmgren's got 8.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Timeout called, the Warriors. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The 4th spot held by Oklahoma City.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Thompson outside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Giddey passes to Williams. Dort outside. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Hill. MP's got rebound number 8 now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Klay Thompson is able to go on scoring stretches like few players in NBA history. He said, quote, once you see it go straight through the net, that's when you're in the zone. At the beginning of the game, you hold your follow through. Once you feel like you can't miss, you shoot real quick, and that's a great feeling. You feel on top of the world. B.A.?
Yes, indeed. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Williams from long range. The Warriors pull it in. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland where they'll face the Cavaliers. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Wallace. Here's Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Screen by MP. Here's Wiggins. Count it. Good. Wiggins has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And Giddey has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 19. Pass to Holmgren. Over Hill.
MP, knowing how important it is to keep pressure on the shooters. Nice job defensively.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Aleksej Pokusevski. And it's Wiggins in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Williams up top. Lets it fly. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Williams has got his 1st basket. And the Warriors shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Williams.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. Now Curry, pass to Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Chris Paul is as skilled as any player who's played the point guard position. His fundamentals are on point.
Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. MP's checked in. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Here's Wallace. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Pokusevski. Clock at 6. Picked by Pokusevski. Tipped away. Stolen by MP. Paul passes to MP. Yes, it's good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Inside, here's Looney. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Grant?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Paul. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. MP, a screen on Giddey. Wiggins passes to MP. 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, MP with a block.
Positioning, anticipation. Send it back, MP.
Pass to Looney. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. MP inside. Dort defending. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And the Warriors making a switch here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, that's about Chris Paul getting to his spot and making the defense pay. This guy is lethal with his mid-range game.
Poke loose. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And MP throws it down.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Pokusevski. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Pokusevski, the pass to Williams. Looney on the double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here are the Warriors now. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Hill. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Pokusevski.
That's a crafty move right there by MP. Uses the pump fake, draws the contact, still able to get the attempt up. That is nice.
And he can't hit the second. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And he gets that one.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Paul looking it over. Here's MP. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. No good. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And Grant.
Hey, good game, bruh. Good game, bruh.
That is the last time I give you advice.
Advice? I thought you were messing with me.
If I was, man, it did not work.
Listen, it's all right. You'll get him next time, no kid.
See? Huh? Don't get too cocky. I'll see y'all soon.
I bet. Yes, sir.
Not that big.